fam, it is your girl TK, and how you doing? I hope you guys are having a really good day, and if not, I hope your day gets brighter. Period. Well, look, today I have decided that I would like to celebrate a modern day influential woman, but today I'm gonna take it way back. I mean, way back, because why not? Why not? We are some strong mamma jammers, if I should say so myself. So today I'm going to be celebrating none other than the legendary Sarah Baartman. Now let's get into this. Sarah Baartman is best known in South Africa due to the European objectification of her buttocks and how she was being exhibited as a freak show attraction in 19th century Europe under the name Hottentot Venus. Now, if you're wondering, Hottentot was the name of the Khoi South African people, now considered an offensive term, and Venus was considered the Roman goddess of love and fertility. Now, prior to her becoming known as the Hottentot, Sarah Baartman was born to a Khoi family in the vicinity of Eastern Cape of South Africa. Baartman spent her childhood and teenage years on a settler's farm, and in her adolescence, she lost both of her parents, and her father was killed by Bushmen while driving cattle, and her mother died in France. In the late 1790s, Sarah Baartman relocated to Cape Town, which had recently come under British control, and she worked in Cape Town for at least 2 years, working in a household of a Dutchman in Cape Town until she became a wet nurse. And that is where Sarah Baartman met William Dunlap, a Scottish military surgeon and the Cape slave, with a sideline in supplying showmen in Britain with animal specimens, suggested she travel to England to make money by exhibiting herself. Baartman refused, but with terms. She would only agree to go if her then boyfriend, Hendrik van Jong, a poor Dutch soldier, agreed to travel with her. Hendrik initially refused to take part, but finally agreed due to being in debt, in part caused by unfavorable lending terms due to his status as a free black. In 1810, Sarah Baartman agreed to head to England to make money by being placed on stage as amusement. Sarah Baartman was exhibited in the Egyptian Hall of Piccadilly Circus on November 24th, 1810. Around September 1814, Sarah Baartman was sold to an animal trainer who was clearly entangled with scientific racism because he wanted to know if she had an elongated labia, because earlier naturalists had purportedly observed in South Africa those findings. And 1 year later, on December 29th, 1815, Sarah Baartman died of undetermined inflammatory alignment, possibly smallpox, while other sources suggest she contracted syphilis or pneumonia. Wow, guys, all I have to say about this video is that it was so inspirational. I am so honored to say that I had an opportunity to learn about Miss Sarah Baartman. Just imagine what she had to go through as a woman of color. A woman of color with full lips. A woman of color with big breasts. A woman of color with a big butt. This woman was basically put on a museum to be watched and viewed because of her features. Now, let's do something. Let's fast forward time and look at women now. They are literally paying for their lips, their butts, their breasts. They are paying to have the same features that this woman was ridiculed about. So yes, I literally enjoyed celebrating her for Women's History. She may not be an influential woman with a lot of notoriety and, fame and money, but her story is popularized, is known. It has helped women in her past and the women in her future, like people like myself, who could also be in a situation where doctors are trying to examine my body, my breasts, my lips, kicking my butt. It doesn't make sense what she had to endure. Especially, like I said, other women are allowed to do the same thing. And let's talk about BBLs. These women now, they're getting BBLs. And if you don't know what a BBL is, that is a Brazilian butt lift. These women are getting it. And it's just not black women, white women, Hispanic women. People from different cultures are getting this surgery done. And again, she had to be ridiculed because she was just naturally made that way. So again, yeah, I had to celebrate her. I had to give her props. You know what I'm saying? She is that woman. She is that woman in history that will never be forgotten. I'm not sure about you or you, but for me, I appreciate her. I appreciate what her name means and what she brings to the table. Okay? Now also, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you guys comment, like, and subscribe. One of the things I do want to say to you guys is that this video was done for Women's History. Now, this probably won't be a video that is continued, but it was just, like I said, done for Women's History because I wanted to celebrate this month. It's so many times that women aren't celebrated, and women in history have been through so much, like being examined, not being able to apply for jobs, or not being able to vote just because they were a woman. So yeah, I had to go back and celebrate some influential women. And she is definitely one of them. And there's many more women that I have not gotten to that are just as influential. So don't think they are being unrecognized because I have recognized her. It's just I just didn't have a chance to get to her while trying to also do my content that I normally do. Again, if you do like this video, make sure that you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please keep those notifications on so you can be up to date on all my future content. Peace, love, and happiness. Be safe, be blessed, stay Rona free,